Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we are going to be working on the chime box rebuild on this Gottlieb Gold Strike. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the coil wires and make sure you document where they came off, but I am lucky and they all are like hanging in the same spot as where they came out. So now you got 4 screws. Hopefully that one, okay, that one on the bottom is just a hanger. That one doesn't come out. It just what do you call it? It just hangs there on the wall, and then the bracket just slides onto it, so it makes it a little easier to install it. You'll see when I take it out. And there we go. There's the screw down there. So we are going to be taking this thing apart on the bench and cleaning it up. So shouldn't be too hard. So let's get over to the bench and start working on this. Alright, we got the chime box on the bench. So first thing we're going to do is get these chimes off. I'm doing it real slow on these. Well, not real slow. This is the only one I'm kind of worried about. Worried about snapping these studs, because that one kind of looks a little corroded. Oh no, it's working good. So I'll just take all this stuff, my nuts and stuff, and put them over here. Just remember, the big bar is far. Yeah, that's how I'm remembering how far it is away. The little bar is close. This battery is garbage. I didn't keep charging it. It's for a kid's go-kart thing. We had an extra one. We got rid of the go-kart and I couldn't find this one. And I just found it recently. So now I charged it up and found out it's just junk. Along with these grommets. These grommets are junk too. That one just has a tear in it. I like saving some of these old parts. The reason why I like saving them is because sometimes when I get machines in, and this one's good right there, and if they need a part, I can always save it, because if the customer doesn't want the chime box rebuilt and they got a broken chime on it, you know, like this one is just totally rotted and gone, I can just swap one of these used pieces in it for them and just leave it at that, and then he's getting a good used piece in there and he didn't have to pay for it. So, okay, now there's just 2 little spacers under here that come out on each side. Except for this side's got 1. And we're gonna completely take this thing all apart, and I'm gonna wash it real good over on my bench. and get it. Except for this plate, I might have to desolder these lugs. I don't know. We'll see. Alrighty then. So we'll get this apart now. To get at the coils. Maybe I won't be. Yeah, I'm gonna have to desolder that, I think. So I need to get these coils out so I can clean this sucker. So I have to get that crap off of there. Only way to do that is to desolder it. So I'm just going to leave the wire on one of these lugs here, probably this one, and just desolder from these two. So I'll be right back. Alright, I got them desoldered. I'm just leaving them attached to one coil. These are basically all the same coils, so it doesn't matter how we get these two mixed up, but I'm still going to lay them down in the same orientation as they were, just to keep them where they are, you know what I mean? These, just gonna let those drop and put these here. These are going to be fun to put back together. That'll drop out. That'll drop out. That'll drop out. Come on. Let's just do that then. You don't want to come out at all. What the hell? There we go. A5195s. Same with you. Those are good. I'm going to take this over by the laundry tray and clean this up real good. It's just got all the decayed plunger material on it. You don't really need to see that. Alright, we are back. And we are all clean again. All the crud's been removed, everything's been washed off and cleaned. So let's get this over here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean these coils off. This is just a little squirt bottle of naphtha that my buddy Mike gave me. Oh, those are stuck in there good. There's one. Glad these aren't stuck in there. Otherwise I gotta go get my socket to push them out. Two. The machine's been pretty good so far. It hasn't had any real stuck coils. Well, I actually had one little one that was kind of stuck with just a little bit, but not bad. Not bad enough where it made me worry if they were going to be destroyed. That's just all stained. Alright, let's get this puppy back on here. This is just 2 little sheet metal screws that held it on. These ones you do not want to be cranking down tight. These ones you just want to snug up and be done. I didn't take this box and wash it, I just wiped it off because I didn't want any water getting in it. So I knew it would take forever to dry out. That's tight enough. I just want to tighten up so it's snug. You get no wobble off of it. And we can put that out of the way. We can put this screwdriver back together. Okay, now we got the trick of it with these coils. What we're going to do, see, these go like that. So we're going to put this like this and get that like that. And we're going to see exactly where these are going to smash. And they're going to be centered directly over those holes. These we want to clean off too. These are pretty clean to begin with, except for this one. This one's real dirty. So we probably went like, oh, it doesn't ring real good. Let's spray some oil on it. Look at that. That one's actually scarred pretty good. My Scotch-Brite. Scotch-Brite does not damage these parts. It will not damage your, what do you call it, your circuit boards for your wipers, your steppers. I haven't had it yet. I've used this stuff for years on other copper projects. Never had any damage due to it. Others say you don't use them. I use them. As you can see, all my machines turn out good. You can see there's no damage. I should put them all in a different pile. Okay. Let's wipe my hands off now. Now this is the tricky fun part. This is going to lay right across there, flat in the middle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull part of it back. Start right on the edge in the middle. Press it down. Work my way down the middle. So once you get this down, you are not pulling it back up. There's a new bounce pad for the coils, so they only ring once, or otherwise you get a dull ring from the bottom too. You'll get the, you don't want that. Alrighty then. Now we go to assembling the coils. Oop. Let's do this first. Let's get the bracket on there. I don't need that right now, I guess. You're making it difficult for yourself. This is the fun part. I almost wonder how you got these apart. How did we get them apart? Nope. Nope. There we go. Just had to push it out a little more. It's always fun doing these. Not now. Another nut. A little screw-in nut. Keep the coil tight. You always want the coil tight in the bracket. Next bracket. Oh, music, music, music would make this so much more fun. Let's get that a little loose there. It's just, man, it's just, the tolerance is just so tight on here. I don't want to jam it. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. That was the trick. Put the bracket on after. So let's see if that works with the next one. Okay. Let's get that in there. Get another nut. And you know what I did this? No, I did do it right. I had it upside down. The one with the wire on goes right there, but it don't really matter. It matters for simplicity for me with the wire, because of me putting it back together in the box. But it doesn't really matter because all these coils are the exact same coil. Now, as you can see, I'm holding the bracket like this with my two fingers, holding it down tight, and I got my finger on the screws so they don't spin as I'm tightening them up. Those don't have to be He-Man again. Look at that. See how much easier that works, Mark? There we go. Get the screw in there. Get a nut. As soon as I get these all tightened back up, I'm going to go solder that wire back on. Well, maybe I won't. No, I won't. I'll do it after we got to put back together. Otherwise, I got to stop and start it again. And my editor prefers that I just have one long video. But you know what? I got to stop it anyways because that battery is just about to flash. So let's say this. We're going to stop the video here. I'm going to solder this back on there. And we will be right back. Alright, as you can see, it's all soldered back on. That's exactly how the factory did it. So let's get this puppy screwed back onto here. The plungers don't have to go back in until we put the chimes back on top. So it's one step eliminated for right now. this screwdriver. Just want this magnet to work on it. I'll use the other screwdriver to snug it all down. You notice when you use electric screwdrivers, hold them loose in your hand if you're going to use them to snug stuff down. And the minute they break free in your hand, you stop. See, like that. And then you'll never over tighten with one. There we go. Looking damn pretty, isn't it? Okay, now we're going to drop these back down in here. I love that noise. I'm going to take two of these, put them on the bottom as per the instructions. These are some type of spacer slash isolator. I took these and I brushed them all up. These are going to be the fun part, putting these bushings in there. I don't want to use anything to push them in, but I might have to. I'm going to try just to use my fingers. There, that works. Try pushing them in with something else. You might tear them a little bit. If I use my fingers, I won't. My fingers are going to get sore as hell doing this. So I'm old. So what do we got that's... I don't want to use that. Something that's not real pointy and damaging. I guess my fingers are going to work. So there goes that one. I guess I'm going to have to use my fingers. That's too tight. You're going to have to get adjusted in the machine a little bit. Ooh, that's got a resonance, that's for sure. Speaking of resonance, what, you thought I was going to keep going? Nope. This resonance, I think Tesla had an album, I think it was called Mechanical Resonance. Correct me if I'm wrong. Write in the comments if I'm wrong. But anyway, I'm going to do it like that. Those are probably going to have to be fine-tuned in a machine. I have done that before. My Captain Fantastic, I had to fine-tune in the machine, tighten them up and then loosen them a little bit just to get them to sound correct. Same with Williams, you do the same thing. The Belly and Gottlieb use a damn near identical chime box, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's going to have to be adjusted too. That one's just too tight. But like I said, I'll have to get adjusted in the box. But that's it. That is the Chime rebuild. Now we just got to hook our 3 wires back up, stick her back in the box, and then once I get everything all done on the machine, the playfield, and everything, we will have, man, I get a ring. We will have a good test on this thing. So give us a thumbs up. Give my daughter a thumbs up. She does the editing. Like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Facebook at Mark's Basement Arcade. And I guess later.